The Chicago Bulls are 5-0 to start the season, man. So they haven't started 5-0 since 1996, 1997. Literally nobody saw this coming. Nobody. So today we're gonna break down if it's real, and we're gonna break down the stats, the system, and the story behind the streak. So starting off with defensive intensity. So the Bulls rank number 1 in defense rating, holding their teams to 104.5 points per game. And it's not just effort, it's their structure. They're number 1 in opponent 3-point attempted per game, just allowing 24 attempts per game, and only 5 threes made per game, which is only 20%. They're number 2 in opponent assists, just allowing 20 assists per game. Patrick Williams is locking down everybody. Jalen Smith is protecting the rim like a madman. Tre Jones is averaging 3.3 steals and is hounding ball handlers. Dosunmu is making a case for 6th Man of the Year, and that's just not from his offense. His defense is also really good. This team is built to grind. And they're not just winning off fluky games. And it's not the prettiest way either. And that's pretty sustainable. So next we're going to talk about the roster chemistry. Josh Giddey is the glue of this team. He signed for $100 million. He's running the offense. Nikola Vucevic is 35 and is still a double-double machine. He's on fire to start the season and looks so engaged. Kevin Huerter adds spacing and veteran calm and brings energy to the team every single night. Bulls have 6 players averaging double figures in scoring so far this season. Ayo Dosunmu off the bench and Patrick Williams off the bench will bring scoring and defense every night. Bench depth matters so much in this league today. Tre Jones, Kevin Huerter, Patrick Williams, and Jalen Smith are all contributing. And keep in mind they're doing this without Coby White, all without Coby White. So that's like 20 plus points per game missing, and they haven't skipped a beat. So now we're going to talk about clutch expectation. They've outscored their opponents every single night in the fourth quarter. Giddey and Vucevic are incredible in the clutch so far this season. They've flipped games where they had less than 40% win probability. Every time opponents go on a run, they are not phased. They will keep doing their thing out there and keep working hard. That's not luck. That's just winning a close game, not blowout. That's playoff teams. That's what playoff teams do. So now we're going to talk about their schedule. So far we've beat the Pistons, the Magic, the Hawks, the Kings, and the Knicks. So the Pistons, the Magic, the Hawks, and the Knicks are all predicted to be in the top 5 in the East this year. And Kings have a really good on paper. They're basically the Bulls 2.0 with DeMar and Levine there. But the thing is, they're not all elite teams, but they're gonna push you every night to be better. And they face different styles and adapted to every single team. So, they've passed every test so far. So now is it sustainable? The big question. So defense. Their defense is top notch. They're number 1 in defense, and all these teams like Oklahoma, Houston, Atlanta, with all these great defenders on their team, and we've got no standout defenders really, and we are number 1 in defense. It's a team defense, not just one guy like Dyson Daniels doing all the work for Hawks, let's say. Like, you need multiple people to be this number 1 defense in the league. So I think that's gonna be sustainable for the rest of the season, for most of the season. So now the clutch. I feel like if they have the same mentality as they do right now every single night, they will guaranteed to outscore their opponents in the fourth every single night. Next, their depth and chemistry. their strongest thing so far this season. Their bench is outscoring every single opposition so far by like 20 or more. It's not even fair. Ayo Dosunmu, Jalen Smith, Tre Jones, and Kevin Huerter are dominating. So that is definitely real. So this is all sustainable. So the Bulls are 5-0, and it's not a fluke. They're defending, they're executing, and playing smart basketball. They're not built for headlines. They're built to win. And they're doing all this 5-0 without Coby White. Keep watching this team because they are going to be something special, man. Chicago Bulls might be on something here. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.